Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of Words, Images, and Worlds. I am delighted to be talking on this episode with someone who I think embodies the word creator in a variety of ways, and that is author, sculptor, toy designer, man about town, one-man band, Bryan Ballinger. Bryan, thank you for jumping in and joining and talking with me.
You bet. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'll mention a couple of titles and works. You of course have some really amazing sculptures, toys, and things like that that you have for display on your website. But you also write picture books like The Big Wig Parade and Animal Gas, I believe is one of those, which I have pets, so I've experienced that often, as
Hmm.
well as several coloring books and different activity books. So first question is, what drew you to visual storytelling and creating?
Um, the biggest influence was probably my best friend Heath in fourth grade. We moved to Vermont, and he was just an incredible artist, always drawing, and he really got me into drawing. So I would say it's a combination of that and just being a huge fan of comics. Like Charles
Nice.
Schultz, Peanuts, huge fan, BC, Tumbleweeds, all of those. I just would always copy those and draw those, and that really got me going.
Awesome, awesome. So as you create across media from sculpture and kind of real materials to picture books, what is that creative process like for you?
Um, Almost everything that I do, from a picture book story and picture books to sculptures, toys, everything starts in my sketchbook. So I'm always drawing, and I save every drawing that I do pretty much. And then if I draw a character and I'm really drawn to it, then I'll say, okay, I need to make this into something. I need to do a story about this character. I need to build this into a sculpture. I need to do a comic. I need to do something with this. So yeah, everything starts for me visually. Even the stories, they all start with a character or a drawing in my sketchbook.
Nice, nice. Has there been a sort of best experience or a series of best experiences, sorry, as you've created throughout your career so far?
Um, Yeah, I mean, there's several moments, several things. When Animal Gas was the first picture book that I wrote and illustrated, just me, that was a really big one. Having the new picture books that I have coming out, the Big Wig Parade, and then I've got another one, Counting Cows, and I got another one. Uh, a pig named Joe and his quest to be fancy are all coming. Well, the Counting Cows and the pig named Joe are coming out this year. Those are really awesome. I mean, those are a big thing for me. Um, Doing that one of the murals that I did, um, I was a five-story parking garage mural.
Mhm.
And that, just from the sheer size of it and the experience of it, and driving a giant bucket lift around, um, yeah, having people gather and watch me do it, that was a big moment too.
Oh, I imagine. In
Yeah,
both scale and the emotion of the thing as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep, yep, yeah.
yeah. Um, what you mentioned you have several picture books on the way, but anything that you'd like to mention that currently has your creative attention?
Um, so what I'm doing is actually, hold on a second. I got something I can show you.
Yes, please do.
So, picture book, I think it's coming out in April. A pig named Joe and his quest to be fancy. I have a small version of the character. So this is the character from the book.
Cool.
Sorry about all the pain on my hands, but that's just kind of the way I live. So yeah, so here's the pig named Joe, and he builds a banjo out of a toilet seat and a plunger for the story. And what I'm actually doing for this, I also have sculptures and art in art galleries, so I'm building a whole scene really huge from the book, all as sculpture. So I'm going to do this guy is probably going to be 2 feet high. and I'm
Yeah,
going to build the whole scene, the whole set, all the other characters, all as a sculpture. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now that I'm really excited about.
that's cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The immersive experience.
Yeah, yeah. And there's just something about, when you're working in 2D and drawing and stuff, actually having something you can hold
Hmm. Hmm.
and look at it. I don't know, it just kind of becomes more real and it's just a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I know you have a website, particular spaces where people can go. You mentioned gallery shows and things like that. Anything that you'd like to mention for folks who want to see more and learn more?
Uh, you can go to my Instagram, which is breadwiggram. So it's breadwig with gram at the end. Um, I'm always posting new stuff there that you can't see on my website yet. That's the biggest thing. That I also currently have a pretty large show at the Honeywell Center in Wabash, Indiana, and yeah, those are two things that I've currently got that you can kind of see the current and most recent stuff that I'm working on.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, anything that we've missed in the talk through that you want to make sure to share for folks?
Mm. Um, Counting Cows is my new another new picture book coming out in just a few weeks, and you can get it pre-order it from any bookstore or Amazon or online. So yeah, if you want to check that out, um, do that. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate your creating. I appreciate the way that you bring stories to life in 2D and print and other media, and looking forward to the creating to come. I appreciate your time as well.
Yeah, thanks so much. This was great.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure.